This is a beautiful day. This is I think today should be 7th. Is this so? Is it 7 or be 6? Should be 7th, Monday, and September 2025. Please, I really didn't want to be making voice note like that. I don't really want my voice to be heard again. I want to please advise all the subscribers of Pioneer and all those, whether you call it a CBN slot or government NGO slot or whatever, and all of us that are waiting for this grant, whichever one you register for, please, all of us, whether you are a CEO, a bundle head from other group, whichever group you belong, please, I want to encourage you and advise every one of us, please, the time has come where all that you have labored for, all that you have struggled for has come now. Yes, I can 100% reassure you. This is Reverend Eliboh. I can, at this point in time, reassure everybody once again. And though I know that most times when I come out, haven't heard and got some information from the top, it doesn't come out as one expected. If me, who is not as close as our mama, Ngozi Israel, I'm not as close to them as Mama Ngozi Israel is close. But I thank God I am close to Mama Ngozi. I'm close to some of them. I don't want to mention their name because Mama Ngozi is popular and everybody. That's why I just have to mention her name. Please and please, let us leave this our mama. Please. I want us to leave her. Because if you look back, every word that he had been saying, if it didn't come exactly as she said, it will come later. And so there is no reason for us to be making some statements that are very, very insultive to her person. Please, she doesn't deserve that for us. The small group I'm managing, that subscribe through me, I'm managing. I know how much sacrifice I'm making. This is one of the times that Mama Ngozi is telling you the exact time she has to make some calls to the headquarters, to the final bosses of this Pioneer, and she will come out to tell you some news about it. Yet, the other week, she actually left on Friday. But if it couldn't come out as she said, doesn't mean she's the one causing the problem. They always call me that I give a date, yet the date doesn't. It is not that those dates were not really planned for, but unexpected, something comes up immediately after those statements were made, after they have made the arrangement. And that is why she always tells us, please pray. And by the grace of God, the prayer is working. Please, I want to appeal to all of us. It is not one man show. And with what I'm saying, supposing this whole thing is in the hand of our Mama Ngozi, the mother of Israel, one mother in Israel, if everything were in her hand, don't you think by now she would have disbursed it?
Hello everybody, welcome to the Money Grass where we give information per time. I just have to come in because it's part of the procedure for my channel. I can't just stay back and listen all through. I have to come in once in a while. Well, when you say unfailingly is a big statement, and if you know that it's not under your control, you don't use certain language. Yes, you might be certain And when you say unfailingly, because I remember somebody quoted it in my comment section the last time that she said unfailingly and nothing happened. And when it did not happen, the problem that people always have is when it did not happen, then at least come forward and say, oh, this is the reason. But all we always hear throughout late last week, was attacking somebody, talking like as in verbally challenging some people that they did this, they did that, don't call my phone, don't send all this voice note to me, all this useless voice note that are giving, this and that. There is a lot of that. Instead of just coming out that, oh, I gave you dates so day and it did not happen, sorry for that, this is what happened, it will save a lot of things. And because of half information, and that is why people always get angry and they always talk anyhow. So that is it on that. We all know, we are all aware about the Gaka ecosystem, that when they tell you something, it changes. And when they say something, that's why we don't normally want to share it or anything, because I know there is a new date that is in circulation, but I just don't want to talk about it because I know we have given dates so many times and nothing happened. So that's why I just let it be. I know some of you have listened to it, some of you have heard it from other channels, but I just decided not to talk about it because I don't want to give date. The only thing I can just say is a week. I can give you a time frame between social time and those at this time, then that time this week, but I don't want to be specific about mentioning dates because I know those dates always cause a lot of problem for the subscriber, because some people will pay so much attention. Some people want to collect loan and they will think, let me just collect it. They will pay social time. They are serious now. At the end of the day, if the story change, it's going to be problem for the person, and we don't want people dying of high blood pressure and all these things. So people just take it slow. So let's continue with the voice note.
It's not something you just hold her neck and say, come on, oh yeah, calm down now. Everyone that will ever speak against this woman, please, I don't want to make anybody get offended by my statement. Let us mind the words we are using, particularly for this woman. She's a woman. She's a woman. And you heard her telling you, is it because she's a woman? Herself, I'm Zita, Madam Zita Ambassador. Please, if I don't give you all the title, don't abuse me. I'm sorry. I'm not too good in quoting. That's why I don't even have too many titles on my name. Please, I beg of you. Mama Zita have told us repeatedly everything that Mama Ngozi told us. She will also come and explain. But I am now speaking to you based on what a lot of you have been assuming and attacking her. How can you imagine somebody cooking food for you at the kitchen? Somebody cooking food that you are going to eat. You open your mouth and begin to talk ill of that person to her ear. What do you mean now? Is wisdom there? There's no wisdom there now.
Thank you very much, Reverend Eliboh. The point is noted, and truly I support you on this one because I don't see any reason why we should be attacking people. We can criticize, but let's do it maturely. I'm talking to the subscribers now. We don't need to attack people abusively or whatever. We can criticize, oh, I don't like this tactics, I don't like that, but don't let us be like too abusive or aggressive towards people that are giving us certain information, because no matter what, once Madam Ngozi come online, she says something, you want to listen, even though you might not believe or you might not support it 100%, but you just want to listen because you believe she is still coming out to give you information, compared to some people that will not mention name that will not come out. Many of you have NGOs that you register with that they don't even come out to give you any information. You don't even know what is happening over there. Even some people are still asking me about some like Tepacon, like Shiba, like this. There are more of them. Many people don't even hear anything from them. They are not even talking. They are not coming. We don't even know their next planet move. Maybe they have touched another NGO. Maybe they are totally out of this race. Nobody. We don't even know anything about them again. So that's why sometimes we just have to be a little bit soft with those that are still giving us information. At least if it's not 100% accurate, at least we have one or two things that we pick from it that is useful for us. So that's where we draw the curtain on this matter, because we have known his head is going to come, the money will come. He's reassuring us that disbursement will happen. At the same time, that we should be respectful, we should not be too aggressive with the people that are giving us information, because without them too, we will know very little. And not knowing at all is a problem, because we don't know. If you don't have any information, any details on what is happening, it's going to create more problem than good. So thank you very much. This is Money Grab. Subscribe to this channel, be part of it, and the comment section is always open. You are free to drop your opinion, and like I say, be mature about it. We will rub minds together I'll find my time. If I don't respond immediately, I'll find time I respond to your messages. And if I see need to respond to general people based on certain questions, I will do a quick one so that I will just touch the matter. Remember, I'm not an expert. At the same time, I just put my heads around what I'm able to gather is what I'm sharing. I'm not an expert. I'm not an official person representing any grant handler. I represent the MoneyGrams. Thank you, and see you in our next video.